Round 3 of the World Endurance Championship is by far the biggest race of the year, the legendary 24 Hours of Le Mans. The flag used to start the race arrived in style, delivered to the grid by the French army. Chase Carey waved the field away in traditional style.
We have started the 85th running of the 24 hours of Le Mans. We have started the 85th running of the 24 hours of Le Mans.
It was a Toyota lockout at the front, with Kamui Kobayashi smashing the lap record in qualifying. But could they control the race? In the early stages, they were just fighting each other, as Sebastian Buemi swept by Mike Conway for the lead. Porsche number 2 was the first of the big boys to hit trouble, something causing the car to lock up under acceleration. The team was forced to replace the front hybrid unit, but the fix cost them 65 minutes in the garage. They were now effectively last, but they were not giving up. The car fixed, Brendan Hartley rejoined the battle. With just over a quarter of the race run, cracks were beginning to show in the Toyota camp.
Sebastian, we think it could be caliper, it could be on caliper. I told you! Stop the car on the side. Box this lap.
As Sebastian Buemi pitted, the brake caliper was clearly on fire. The team would have a lot of work to do if the car were to return to the track. Then, with just over 10 hours run, race leader Kamui Kobayashi's number 7 Toyota suddenly slowed.
I cannot move.
The car stopped at the side of the track and they were out. After the nightmare of 2016, the pain was raw for Toyota. Kobayashi's race finished not on the podium, but in the back of a recovery truck. However, the pain was not yet over for the Japanese team. Almost immediately, the third car made contact with the slower LMP2 machine and spun into the gravel. The surviving Toyota had a rear puncture. As Nico Lapierre desperately tried to get back, the flailing tyre was destroying the rear of the car.
You need to go below 60 kph, and go to neutral. Go to neutral and press acknowledge.
The team couldn't believe it. In less than 15 minutes, they'd gone from controlling the race to being all but out. Suddenly, the number 1 Porsche crew had a massive lead and almost no competition. This was turning into an old-school race of attrition. The drama was not over. Inside the final 4 hours, the leading Porsche hit trouble.
No oil pressure. Guys, what's happening? Engine off.
Unbelievably, the number 1 Porsche was out as well. All Andre Lotterer could do was pull over and abandon ship. Incredibly, this was now the race leader, the number 38 Jackie Chan DC Racing LMP2 car. The sole remaining Porsche was still running, 3 laps down after their earlier problems, but they were much faster, and the gap was closing. With just over an hour to go, Timo Bernhardt finally pulled up behind the number 38 car, which bowed to the inevitable as the Porsche went by. For David Cheng and the Jackie Chan team, it had been a wonderful dream while it lasted. At Porsche, though, there was relief that they had managed to somehow turn this around. The GTE Pro class had been close all race. Johnny Adam was hustling Jordan Taylor for the lead, but the Corvette driver clung on. He overshot the chicane though, and the Aston Martin closed up once more. As they went on to start the final lap, Johnny Adam attacked yet again, this time grabbing the class lead, to the delight of Aston Martin Racing. Le Mans 2017 was won by the number 2 Porsche, snatching victory from the jaws of defeat after an incredible comeback.
Taken the checkered flag. Leader has taken the checkered flag. All cars must
When I hopped out of the car after the last stint, I mean, I really gave it everything. I knew we had a chance to not only be on the podium, but then obviously passing the sister car on track. And I mean, I did everything I could. It was one of the best stints I've driven, and I was quite emotional opening out the car. And then I really tried to not think about the chance of victory. And we know it's Le Mans, anything can happen, as we saw today. But it's an incredible moment to share that with Timo and Earl and the whole team.
The Jackie Chan DC Racing team finished an incredible second overall and claimed LMP2 honours. The GTE Pro battle aimed dramatically as Aston Martin claimed the win. A superb performance saw the JMW Ferrari squad win the GTE AM class.